Hello everyone, welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are still in the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships play-in stage, round 2. And now I have to remember whether we're in winner's bracket or loser's bracket, because I've just started the stream for those watching on the YouTubes. This be the loser's bracket. Oh wait, yes, UnicornSon, that's who Plo beat, right? No, wait. There can't be. Oh, it was. Okay. Annoying. Excuse the coughing. My throat still hasn't recovered from my procedure, which is a few videos ago on YouTube now, but we have Copto with his Necromantic Horror versus UnicornSon and his Necromantic Horror. Time to get confused. My throat, it takes a few days for the throat to get better. Like, it had a camera jam down it while I was convulsing, so it took a little bit of damage. It'll hopefully be fine. Someone gets... Oh, wait, stop. Someone gets Iron Man, and we've given it to the Ghoul. Don't hate that, really. And honestly, I probably would have given it to one of the Wolves, but the Ghoul is fine. Bucky, in the future, you can... I don't mind, by the way. Just say I can hear you. Like, I didn't know that my mic was picking it up. My mic's weird. Like, it doesn't pick up my wheezing when I'm sick. But if it was picking up my chewing, I would have said something. So, weird setup. Not a terrible setup. Bit weird. Like, you could have just... I wouldn't have not eaten. I'd have just moved my mic further away. Yeah, that's kind of what my thinking is, Plo, yes. I would give it to someone who's going to get hit. So, either the Wraiths or the Wolves. The Flashies already have 10 plus, so I would have given it to one of the others. But it's fine to give it to the Ghoul, right? The Ghoul might snake a rush or fail a dodge or something. Yes, this is a little odd. A little wonky to have both chevrons going this way. But other than that, also I feel like with Necro you can be a bit greedy here. You know the other guys have got wolves, right? And you don't want the wolves to hit even the zombies. So putting the fleshies in behind and putting the wraiths on the outside because they can sidestep back onto guard and they have foul appearance if you're going to blitz them anyway. To me is the best way to go here because then the wolves are scared. This is a little passive of a setup for Necro. You can be a little aggressive even on defense. And the wolf, in fact, used Claw to get that removal. He has set it up so that his wolf is going to be on a wolf. So I'm suspecting that this is going to be the blitz. To free that. He didn't get a POW either. It's so annoying, right? Look at the way that the models are. This square doesn't look like it's being based, but it completely is because of this Wraith. He's just in the back corner of that square. Like, it's so visually confusing. It's easy to make that mistake when you're playing, that guy is not marking this square because he's so far away from it. Wait, what? Has he forgotten he's got a blitz? Is he blitzing with the fleshy? Oh, my days. Why? Don't like this. Forgot the buddy system there. So this guy can be wolfed without any problems. Fails to pick up. Whenever you're playing against Necro, remember the buddy system. You don't want wolves to hit you without having to have a dodge away or whatever. Oh, he's managed to set... God. He's managed to set it up so he screwed that up anyway. If this is pushes now, he has to go that way because of him. And then even if it's a POW, he's going to end up in this square and based on him. So he screwed this up anyway. I mean, you had plenty of other people. He could have sent the ghoul down to be the assist so you can block down. But no, just, I guess, don't bother doing any of that and get yourself stuck on a Wraith. Pushes into pushes. This is just a straight block back on the wolf. So putting some pressure on the ball pickup is good and does do something. I very much suspect that the Necro, that's the problem with Necro versus Necro, isn't it? I very much suspect that Copto, who is the blue Necro, is not going to care about this, right? And just assume he's not going to 1 in 9. Yeah. Wasn't that into a 1 dice? Wasn't that into a 1 dice? You blitzed the sidestepper. That was into a 1 dice. Hey, look, he didn't 1 in 9. And he did a rush. Foul appearance doing a thing. Blue has done well. He's removed 2 zombies. I'm just going to call them blue and red. Red getting a little bit of the worst dice here. Getting hits now in, at least. Now it's 2 into 1 as well. And now his wolf is getting hit. Stun on this wolf. Nothing there. Yep, I was going to say, you can't reach that to make a cage, you plum. But he turned around and came back because he worked out how to counter 4. Didn't bother re-rolling. Gets a stunned wolf of his own. I need a chewing gum. While this next turn is going on, I'm going to go and get one. I won't pause it for you guys. A blockless block happened while I was away. On Necro with fleshies. Inconceivable. No removal still. Who splits in who? Gets the fleshy with a claw. Nothing. Those are the blocks that you need to turn him around, right? You need something to come from those. Oh my days. You had a spare guy right there to make that 2 dice. What the hell? If that was a push, it was into reds. What a weird choice for the guy with more players. And by weird, I mean shit and wrong. So this guy should have done a rush and come through here to base one of these ghouls. Or base this ghoul particularly. There's the stun he needed. And then a 1 in 9 takes away his only bit of luck. And that's the end of the drive. Good score, Blue. You're the best. Isn't that into a 1 dice? Like, that's a 1 dice, right? If that's a push, and he doesn't stand firm, then no matter where you put him, there's 2 assists and 1 negative assist. That makes you the same strength. That's a 1 dice. Why the fuck does he keep frenzy trapping himself? What? Are we not moving forward? Why would you make that dodge and voluntarily stick yourself on a fleshy? Could have gone anyway. I just guessed one of your wolf 2 into 2'd. Wolf. One of your wolves. Oh, okay. Oh, he just ignores the hard target and thinks he's going to stop the score? I mean, the ball didn't move, to be fair. No idea why. Gonna 2 into 1 with the fleshy again. Almost guaranteed, right? No, first we're gonna hit him. That could have gone horribly wrong. With a blockless block. And of course it gets a removal, because Blood Bowl doesn't care if everything you do is wrong. And there's another stun. And nothing on the wolf. What? Why? Why? Oh no, where's the ball going? Oh, the ball's going there. Okay. This feels real bad, right? This feels like dodge 2 into 1 to Surfer Wolf. Actually, not even a dodge. The other one's here. Oh no, that's his. Blue. God damn it. It's so confusing. Oh. Rerolls into a skull. Rerolls. The reroll. Wow. A little bit greedy. Three dice. 5 dice. So, Red doesn't get his Wraith back yet, but he has no rerolls for this. So, probably no point in caring about the 1 turn. Like, lots of people in this World Championships don't seem to know how to do 1 turns with their teams. This is not how you do it either. Like, case in point, right? So, when there's a full backline, you don't have dodge on a wolf. You do the Necro 1 turn, which is you utilize the Frenzy to block there and then block into the hole. And then you don't have to waste your blitz. You can push the other wolf forward, not using the blitz, and then the other wolf can 1 dice blitz through the back line. And if you get a POW, great. If you don't get a POW, if you get pushes, it's just a 3+ dodge. You don't have to 5-4-3 through. You just blitz. Because you don't need the blitz when you've got double frenzy. You don't need to do the whole method. To be fair, even if you didn't have double frenzy, you don't need to do the whole method when you've got 11 players. You just fill and you blitz from above, straight down. You fill this square and this square, and when you blitz straight down into him, he goes forward with the first block. And then even if you get a POW there, because you've pushed him sideways and your wolf forward, you can fill above this now zombie, and the person who's supposed to be here blocks this zombie into your wolf, and you get another block forward. And then whoever's in one of these squares blocks him again, and you're in range. So you don't even need a push if you do this properly. So not only is he not doing the Necro 1 turn, which is better against this, he's not doing the normal 1 turn properly either. And again, I like to point out, this is one of the weakest spots of my game, 1 turn in. And I am somehow better than 95% of people in the World Championships. Hey, look. You got push it. Wait, did he get a reroll? He got a reroll. And he got a POW, and he didn't set it up right, so he could have eaten that POW, and this guy should have been there, and then he could have just gone around the top and sent someone else around the top and taken a block and pushed his wolf forward, taken another block, pushed his wolf forward. Still had to do a 5-4-3 at the back, because this is insane, but... Well, he got a Kaz, so there we go. Not a 3 dice for no reason at all with like 9 extra players. Maybe make that 3 into 3 so that the claw has chance to work. Does get his Wraith back, so it's 11v11. And now we'll watch from the red side, which is very different from the blue side. So all the red team have to do here... Yes, it's happened. To be fair, it's happened to someone who doesn't really deserve it. Hello, Kiande. It's happened to someone who doesn't really deserve it. This isn't a terrible anti-blitz defense. It's not the strong one I keep mentioning. Should be. Especially as the fleshies aren't on the LOS, so they should be holding this square right here. Right next to where that ball is, there should be a fleshy and then a zombie behind him. Yes, he thought of it. He made a semi-anti-blitz defense. Again, the ghoul is doing nothing for no reason. The fleshies aren't the ones holding the wings when they should be. So it's not correct, but he gave it some thought, and it's not terrible. He didn't just lob players on the pitch like tea leaves. So it's very sad that he's the one that gets short kick blitzed on. I would much prefer it to happen to one of the many, many people who didn't even bother with this much. So he should have come up here, and he should have tagged him. So you clear this. You put the one in there, and then you 2 dice in with the fleshy. The alternative was probably to just dodge blitz with the wolf into trying to surf him, which would be 1 dice into red dice. I'll be honest with you, it's not that much worse than trying to full pow with a blockless block. Or you could just instantly full power him like it's nothing. In the crowd, and the ball... the ball... Okay. The ball just goes to the blue side. Congratulations, blue. I don't know which one of you that is. It's nice for blue to get 2 offensive drives. Feels like that's pretty good, Blood Bowl. Blockless block before moving that zombie that's completely free. Pick up before moving that zombie that's completely free. Moves the zombie that's completely free. And gets the ghoul out too. That should be the end of this, shouldn't he? It's harder to stall out a drive than it is to just run up the pitch and score. I mean, there's just what you've tagged the ball with one player. That's it. You were good with that. Okay. Apparently the answer is yes. He was good with that. Ball is no longer tagged. Stand that zombie up, will you please? And the other one? Nope, never mind. There we go. I would have given him a 1D on the ball if anything had gone wrong anywhere else. In every game, Khan. Absolutely every game ever. The vast majority of Blood Bowl players think turn ordering is not the be-all and end-all. There are a lot of commonalities between Blood Bowl players that I don't really understand because I don't have them. One of the weirdest commonalities is Blood Bowl players who get bored, like a lot. Just get bored in the middle of a turn, they'll make like 2 moves, and then they'll just have to roll dice, even though they got 4 other, like, standing around players they could finish moving. They just get bored, I think. So this should be it, right? This, we're blitzing with the ball carrier? Are you insane? Just to be clear, what if that's pushes into pushes? He gets to decide where you go. He goes there and then there, and now the ball carrier is there? What are you doing, you absolute lunatic? Why are you going in the wrong direction? Just run this way. Just look. Look, there's the win. The win right here. The win is right here. This is a 4+ dodge to 2 dice a ball. This is a 75% dodge to 2 dice a ball. Wait a minute. Does he even need that? Oh my god. This is 4 2s. To claw the ball. Oh, for fuck's sake. Or we could claw the ghoul that doesn't have the ball. That'll show him. So this is what I mean, right? Whenever I'm doing this, this is when, you know, randoms wander in. Not talking about UConn, by the way, because you've seen my videos. Randoms wander in and they're like, oh, this guy's just mean about people. He just hates people. And it's like, firstly, it's not about people. It's about their play in this one video game. And secondly, it's my frustration that you can hear. That, like, I am trying to do videos to help people learn Blood Bowl. And these choices are so insanely terrible. Oh my god, he's re-rolling. Oh, sweet Jesus. This is insane. This is all insane. Everything that's happening is so bad that there's no way for me to try and, like, say, hey, you know, this is slightly better. Everything is terrible. Both players are real bad. And I don't know what to say about it other than that. It's not useful for, like... The majority of the game is not useful to help other players learn because it's just constantly, don't do this. So, I mean, like, for a start, let's go back, right? Let's see what they could have done in this turn that isn't that absolute disaster. So, this is a stand. That's just, that should happen first. This is a stand. This is a 2+, so that can go there and base the wolf, because that's the biggest threat to anything that's about to go wrong, right? Base the wolf. Then if I'm the blue team, I dodged the ghoul. As shitty as that 1 in 9 is, 6 dice here and moving the ball up here is how you win. 1 dice into 1 dice has less chance of going wrong with rerolls than the 1 in 9, which is fine, but also considerably more chance of doing nothing, which is what we saw happen. Worse, when he had the second push, he re-rolled, which gave him a 1 in 6 chance of just losing the ball and go into overtime. And then he had to dodge when he failed it, which is the same 1 in 9 as the ghoul. So as shitty as it is to have to dodge this ghoul, I think you have to dodge this ghoul. Which is why you cover it first with a 1 in 36. Or not cover it. Cover it a bit with a 1 in 36 with the zombie. And even maybe the 1 in 9 here to stick the fleshy on all 3 of these. I would be fine with that too. You have to get away from this mess that you've put yourself in. You have to. I can answer that question for you. Give me a sec. UnicornSon is Polish and qualified from the Polish Blood Bowl League. You have to work out which one is which. And Copto is Mexican and qualified from the Mexican Blood Bowl League. So enjoy your holidays. Yes, this is the loser goes home round. See, look, and look at the things that cost him. Didn't take that block, so didn't base them. Didn't do this rush, so didn't base this wolf. That could have just saved his life. So that block there that was more important than any of these he was taking, that block there should have happened, and then the zombie should have come round to be the assist. And then the wolf comes round the top. Because if you don't take that block, you take this instead and put the zombie there. Assuming it's a POW. You put the zombie there. Then you can 2 into 2 and then surf. If you get all pushes. But that's just saved his ass. I'm just going to say here, Red, if you blitz that ghoul, I'm going home. I'm out. I'm out. See you later. That's ridiculous. Are you kidding me? It's so dumb. And there we go. I swear to God, I'll take anything not terrible from this game. Can we be grateful that he went up Chunt's column and then some part of his primitive monkey brain was like, oh yeah, I'm in the dumb column. And he rushed this way instead of just still rushed down there. Well done. Good job. You're the best. I'm absolutely fine with banging the reroll in there. He's going all in to win in regular time. I'm okay with that. Like, it's turn 14. It's a double dodge. Well, I guess not, because he can hit here. It's a dodge, 1 in 81, 2 dice block. The ball will be down here. He's got to get the ball on turn 15 to someone up here, and then turn 16 score. Like, it's not easy. So all in on making that more difficult. Oh, that's great, DK. Doesn't get him. And the world sucks. Come here, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I don't think it was worth doing a rush to push him back behind. See you next time, she should have said. Stole my tagline. So, and this is going to be another common problem with Blood Bowl, and it's a problem with Blood Bowl and other people involved. It is very, very easy to understand why Red might look at this game and genuinely think like he was just iced, right? He got outcast in the first half. In the second half, he got short kick blitzed. The ball went in the crowd and he lost the 50-50 on the which way the ball went. He had 4 dice on the ball there. The blue guy rolled 1Ds and didn't fail them, and dodges and didn't fail them. But you can't learn from that. Like, there's nothing you can learn from that. You can't learn from the bad luck. So, like, as shitty as it is, you can do both, right? You can complain about the bad luck, but as long as you also understand that you could have done something to mitigate that bad luck. You could have set up slightly stronger. You could have made better plays on the ball when blue gave those opportunities. Like, that's what you can learn from. That's what you can take away from games like this. Sometimes there are dice-ins so extreme that there's nothing to learn from it. You didn't do anything wrong. You got 6 Kaz in the first half or whatever. There's nothing really you can learn from those games. But this is not one of those games. You were unlucky. You weren't comedy diced. It wasn't horrendous. There's still 11 players on the pitch. You could have mitigated the bad things that happened to you with better play. So if you learn from that and do the better plays in the future, when it happens to you again, which it absolutely will, everyone gets blitzed on, everyone loses 50-50s, everyone takes a Kaz, and the other person doesn't from the same dice. It always happens to people. You play enough games, everything happens to you. You will hex a skull sooner or later. You can mitigate those bad things that happen to you. You can mitigate the bad RNG, which is why the best players win most of their dice-ins. Simple as that. So learn from that should you ever watch this. Like, ignore the fact that I took the piss out of you. I'm not important. No one gives a shit about me. Like, you don't know me. I'm not your nan. And, like, how I feel about you has 0 relevance in your life. But you can learn from the things that I pointed out that were wrong that make your life better. So you're only chopping off your own nose if you ignore advice from people who say it in ways you don't like. I haven't done big, no. I have octaskulled. Or I have been in a match where octaskulled happened, as in I quad-skulled, and while I was complaining about quad-sculling, my opponent's first block back was also quad skulls, so the turn went back to me. I have been watching a game live, casting a game, and someone in the game hexaskulled. But I have not rolled Hexaskulls myself. Yeah, crazy odds, Sliker. Literally in the middle of whinging that I quad sculled, and my opponent dub sculled, and I'm like, haha, he's dub. Wait, he's also quad sculled? Someone clip that. And then someone did. If you're on the YouTubes, all of these delightful clips are on my Twitch channel. I should probably do some kind of like cross-platform synergy. You can find all of these clips over there. Honestly, Hexaskulls happens so rarely, not because of the... So Quad Skulls is a combination of 2 dice blocks, which we do all the time. You don't do as many 3 dice blocks. So Hexaskulls has to happen every so many 3 dice blocks. Whereas Quad Skulls happens to people, if they play a bash team especially, like every 20-odd games, you should Quad Skull. If you play a bash team, 40 to 50 blocks a game. You know, a base-in bash team, a control bash team, 40 to 50 blocks a game. Easy. 20 games is 1,000 blocks. A Quad Skull is 1 in 1296. Yeah, so people who play Ogres, people who play Renegades, people who play teams that do more 3 dice blocks are the more likely people to see Hexaskulls. Anyway, wait, I don't even know who won. Oh my god. Does anyone know which one was which? I just realized I never learned which one was which during that entire game. Okay, thank you, Plo. Blue. So, congrats. Commiserations to UnicornSon. UnicornSon's World Championships is over. And congratulations to Copto. Copto moves on to the
Danger Zone
to fight for his place in the group stages. And we will see you all next time. See you later, Khan. Enjoy these on YouTube.